Hi, my name is Bear, and let's start with Hand of Fate 2. This is a dungeon crawler set in a dark fantasy world. Here you'll try to master a living board game, where every stage of the adventure is drawn from a deck of legendary encounters chosen by you. So choose wisely your opponent. The enigmatic dealer will try to make you feel helpless and pathetic. People on Steam are saying that the combat is a bit clunky, but the atmosphere, art style, and the narration of the game makes Hand of Fate really enjoyable and fun. Although keep in mind that the game is kinda difficult, also heavily based on luck. You know, it's a card game after all, and that may be frustrating if you have an unlucky day when everything falls apart. So before playing, throw a coin into the air 3 times and try to guess heads or tails. If you'll be correct at least 2 times, play the game. Luck is with you today.
And what if this was the last drop of luck? What if guessing heads or tails right was the luckiest thing that happened today?
Well, in this instance, I'll think you'll know that you are screwed right away. Game is not forgiving. And speaking about forgiveness. Forgive me, Father. As the only one left with full senses, you embark on a journey in search of answers and relief through a distinctive retro horror comic book inspired game that feels as if it came straight out of Lovecraft's books. Well, honestly, if Mr. Lovecraft had the ability to make comics, they would probably be way darker and gloomier than this game. So here you will have to be aware of your madness level, which dynamically changes during gameplay and gives you additional power. You will choose your active skills depending on your playstyle and use them to fight against eternal evil. The arsenal of weapons in your custody is more than great. Various shotguns, cursed dolls, brooms, and even filthy creatures of the nightmares. All these will make your journey fun and way less fun for your adversaries. You know, it is hard to be in a great mood when your body parts are attending a bloody dismantle party. The game is filled with hard-to-reach places and hidden areas, so it is really appealing for the old-school Doom and Duke Nukem players. Game is strictly single-player, made entirely for your own pleasure. Vanishing of Ethan Carter. The game surprised me by not having any UI, no information bar or anything like that. And that's a good thing because it doesn't need one anyway. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is very detailed, and the praise this game received for its graphics is very much deserved. You may call the game a walking simulator, but it's more like a detective story that you have to unfold by, you know, walking around. Here you'll slowly reveal clues that allow you to piece the events of this Lovecraftian mystery together. Yeah, the game may sometimes be really creepy, but that adds to the immersion. Main story is constructed from several smaller stories, and once you collect all the clues, the game rewards you with an interesting and unexpected conclusion. Like really, if you are expecting some simple murder mystery here, it's nothing like that. So basically, if you like slow-paced, beautiful games with the ability to surprise you, this is one of the best choices you can make. Darkest Dungeon. This is a challenging gothic roguelike turn-based RPG about the psychological stresses of adventuring. Here you recruit, train and lead a team of weird heroes through twisted forests, forgotten warrens, ruined crypts and beyond. You'll battle not only creepy monsters, but stress, famine, disease and the lack of potato salad.
That's the worst!
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So you will uncover strange mysteries and pit the heroes against an array of fearsome monsters with an innovative strategic turn-based combat system. Game may not look like it's a lot of fun, but it is, believe me. Maid of Sker. Set in 1898 and based on the haunting story of Elizabeth Williams, it is a tale about a young woman imprisoned by her father to stop her from marrying the man she loves. So, you have to save her. Gameplay is focused on story exploration and no weapon survival tactics. Oh, those are the most scary ones. A 3D sound-based AI system is the core survival gameplay mechanic. Hide, run, creep, trap and distract are some of the techniques you'll need to master to survive enemies with super hearing. As you progress, enemies become more difficult to avoid, to the point where standing still and holding your breath is the only option, not for the faint-hearted, that's a fact. Remnant, From the Ashes. This is a third-person RPG shooter. Here the world has been thrown into a chaos by an ancient evil from another dimension. As gamers on Steam pointed out, they just ripped off a plot from Neverending Story. That's a shame, but in general this is a great game. If I had to describe it in one word, it would be RPG Dark Souls with guns. Yes, that is a one word if you throw out the spaces between them, and I did so, sue me. So here as one of the last remnants of humanity, you must set out alone or alongside up to 2 other survivors, and then face down hordes of deadly enemies, rebuild and retake what was lost. The strongest side of the game is the various guns and weapons. They're really good looking and fun to use. You know how in some other games you get a nice looking gun, but there is no real satisfaction to shoot it? Well, that's not the case in Remnant. Also, people are praising the Great Co-op mode, so you can play the game with your mother-in-law and do some nice bonding together. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. A nice title for turn-based game lovers. Here you will lead humanity's greatest weapon, the Grey Knights, against the corrupting forces of chaos in this brutal and fast-paced RPG. Yeah, somehow turn-based can be fast-paced as well.
Deal with it.
So here you will root out and put a stop to an insidious plot to infect the galaxy with a bloom, an intergalactic cosmic plague capable of rotting worlds into oblivion. Armored with fate, shielded by devotion, your company's very existence is rooted in mystery and forced with mind wipes and executions. You'll experience life in the 41st millennium and follow the journey of these elite warriors in a narrative-driven gameplay. Polybridge 1 and 2. Here you can test your engineering creativity with an engaging bridge building simulator with all the bells and whistles. You will enjoy hours of physics-based puzzle solving in the campaign, and then jump in the sandbox to create your own bridge designs and your own engineering riddles. You can also challenge friends and the rest of Steam Workshop community to solve your puzzles and download more levels submitted by other players. Both first and second parts are really loved by everyone. Both of them are very cheap, and this special offer is mind-boggling because if you decide to buy only the second part, it will cost you more than both parts combined.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Also, you can't find this bundle in the search bar. You'll find it as a special offer only when you go to Polybridge or Polybridge 2 page. And now subscribe for more money-saving tips in the future. BioShock, the collection. This great deal is not appearing in the search bar, the same case as with the Polybridge. You can only find it when you actually click on any BioShock game and then scroll down a little. This is a well-known shooter franchise loaded with weapons and interesting tactics. You'll have a complete arsenal at your disposal, from simple revolvers to grenade launchers and chemical throwers. This awesome pack contains all 3 BioShock games and 5 DLCs just for €12 or similar amount of USD. Basically, all 3 games with DLCs combined are now cheaper than any one game separately. First and second BioShock games were set underwater, but in the third one you go high in the sky to the city among the clouds named Columbia. The year is 1912 and you have to rescue a mysterious girl or die trying. One man on Steam said very wise words about BioShock. Listen to that.
Before I played BioShock games, I had a small penis, no girlfriend and no will to live. None of these things have changed, but the games are pretty good.
And I have to agree, yeah, BioShock franchise is awesome. Far Changing Tides. It is absolutely without any doubt a work of art.
Hey, you said fart. A work of fart.
Oh, shut up. This is an atmospheric vehicle adventure that follows the emotional journey of a boy and his ship as he embarks on a voyage to find a new home. You will sail stormy waters, dive unknown depths, and explore forgotten ruins in a beautifully realized world of flood. The game is filled with different landscapes, sun-scorched dusty plains, stormy skies, and high seas. You will have to crack many puzzles as well and enjoy interesting mechanics. Also, I can't be silent about a very cool soundtrack that reacts to your actions, amplifies key moments, and creates an atmosphere. Really cool. People on Steam are saying that the game is super chill and puzzles are not mind-bending, so if you are like me, you know, a bit dumber, you'll be okay as well. And it also has a beautiful ending. And now let us check out what is on sale on GOG.com. Foundation, No Man's Sky, There Are Billions, Mortal Shell, Spelunky, and many others are greatly discounted. Click on my safe affiliate link in the description below and explore the sale on your own. Maybe you'll find some awesome game you want to play this weekend. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll
See you next time, bye.